the sacred code, where mathematics meets spirituality. What is the secret language of the universe? Is it written in the stars, encoded in the petals of a flower, or whispered in the spiral of a galaxy? For millennia, humanity has looked for answers in two seemingly different places. One, in the quiet temples of prayer and meditation. The other, in the rigorous halls of logic and reason. But what if these two paths are not separate? What if they are simply different ways of reading the same sacred text? This is the story of the profound, ancient, and beautiful relationship between mathematics and spirituality. Part 1. The Language of Creation. Our story begins over 2,500 years ago with a man named Pythagoras. He and his followers were more than just mathematicians. They were a spiritual community. They believed that reality, at its core, was not made of earth, air, fire, and water, but of number. They discovered that the beautiful harmonies of a plucked string corresponded to simple numerical ratios. 2 to 1 gave an octave. 3 to 2 gave a perfect fifth. For them, this was proof. The cosmos was not chaotic. It was a divine mathematical symphony. This idea echoed through the ages. Galileo declared that the great book of nature is written in the language of mathematics. And Einstein, grappling with the laws of the universe, spoke of a cosmic religious feeling triggered by the sheer comprehensibility of it all. To do mathematics, then, is not merely to calculate. It is to listen to the hidden code of existence itself. Part 2. Symbols of the Sacred. If math is the language, then geometry is its alphabet for the soul. Across cultures and faiths, we find the same shapes, the same patterns used as portals to the divine. The circle with no beginning and no end. A universal symbol of unity, wholeness, and the infinite. The mandala in Hinduism and Buddhism, a complex geometric map of the cosmos, a tool for meditation to find order within and without. And then there is the golden ratio, often called the divine proportion, a number approximately 1.618 that appears with uncanny frequency. It's in the curve of a nautilus shell, the arrangement of leaves on a stem, the proportions of our own bodies, and the architecture of our most sacred spaces, like the Parthenon. And then there are the equations that mathematicians themselves describe as beautiful, like Euler's identity. It links 5 fundamental mathematical constants: 0, 1, pi, e, and the imaginary number I. In one simple, elegant statement, it connects the worlds of arithmetic, algebra, and calculus. For those who understand it, it inspires not just understanding, but awe. It feels like a glimpse into a deep, fundamental harmony. Part 3. Grasping the Infinite. Perhaps the most profound meeting point of math and spirit is the concept of the infinite. The ultimate, the boundless, the divine. This is the territory of every mystic. In the 19th century, a mathematician named Georg Cantor dared to tame the infinite. He discovered that there aren't just different sizes of infinity, but an entire hierarchy of them. He called his work set theory, but he saw it as a form of theology. For Cantor, the true, absolute infinite was not a mathematical set. It was God. Even the simple mathematical concept of a limit, of approaching a value forever without ever quite reaching it, is a powerful metaphor for the spiritual journey. It is the eternal seeker, forever drawing closer to the divine, yet never fully encompassing it. The pursuit itself is the purpose. Part 4. The Mystery of Insight. But how do these mathematical truths reveal themselves? The process is often anything but logical. It's the aha moment, the flash of insight that arrives not after hours of grinding calculation, but in a dream or in the shower. It feels less like building something and more like discovering something that was always there. The Indian mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan is the ultimate example. With no formal training, he produced thousands of groundbreaking theorems. He said they were given to him by a Hindu goddess in his dreams. To this day, mathematicians are still unraveling the depths of his visions, finding applications in areas like black hole physics. This suggests that mathematical discovery is a form of intuition, a glimpse into a realm of perfect truth, a spiritual experience in its own right. Conclusion. So, are mathematics and spirituality at odds? Or are they two sides of the same coin? One uses the language of symbol, myth, and faith. The other uses the language of number, proof, and logic. But both are human responses to a universe that is astonishingly ordered, beautiful, and mysterious. Both seek fundamental truth. Both are driven by a sense of awe. And both point to a reality that is greater than ourselves. Mathematics gives us the code. Spirituality gives us the meaning. And in the space between them, we find ourselves the curious beings capable of both logic and wonder, trying to read the sacred script of the cosmos. Look closer. The mystery is all around you.